What was this about? This is the internal staff complaining about Musk taking over?
Yep. There you go. Have, let's see here. From Raheem K.J. Kassam, new unknown number of Twitter employees are circulating an open letter to Elon Musk demanding they be allowed to keep all their jobs. Let's see what happens here. Full text of open letter. Staff, Elon Musk, and board of directors. We, the undersigned Twitter... Oh, wait, I got to do this better. Just come on. You're better than that. Where's my voices?
We, the undersigned.
We, the undersigned Twitter workers, believe the public conversation is in jeopardy. Okay, like Alex Trebek. Elon Musk's plan to lay off 75% of the Twitter workers will hurt. That's like half the people, folks. Twitter's ability to serve the public conversation, a threat of this magnitude, is reckless. Undermines our users and customers' trust in our platform and is a transparent act of worker intimidation, which is very problematic. Twitter has significant effects on societies and communities across the globe. Sorry, I farted. As we speak, Twitter is helping to uplift independent journalism in Ukraine and Iran, as well as powering social movements around the world. BLM, anybody? Hello. We demand protection from Elon Musk.
I'm working on my social movement. I'm working on my social movement.
Oh, so
explicitly commit to preserve our benefits. Those both listed in merger agreement and not. See, even if they're not in the agreement, we can change the rules later, fucker. E.g. remote work. We demand leadership to establish and ensure fair severance policies, meaning we want the leadership to listen to us for all workers before and after any change in quote-unquote ownership. Dignity. We demand... Sorry, I farted again. Transparent, prompt, and thoughtful communication. I had Taco Bell. I apologize. Had the bean wrap. We demand transparent, prompt, and thoughtful communication around our working conditions. We demand to be treated with dignity and not be treated as mere pawns in a game played by billionaires. Like we are every day of the week. Sincerely yours. Twitter quote-unquote workers.
And here I can do that voice without any kind of special equipment.
After hearing their words, I am moved, and I would like to change my request that Elon Musk increase his percentage of people to be fired from 75 to 95% before. I'd like to amend that now. He needs to fire 99% of the workers.
What an entitled group of people.
Yeah.
I guess this is a generational thing. I mean, I know as a consultant going into companies, especially large companies, there's always a cohort of people who are complaining about management. And then I'd be sitting listening to them and I go, guys, if you haven't had to make payroll, then you don't know sweet fuck all about running a company. Yeah, your managers might not be the greatest in the world, but all you're doing is complaining. If you don't like it, go and start your own company. And I don't see how these people are so entitled that they feel that they're owed a job by Twitter. They're not. Not that Twitter shouldn't treat them properly as employees, but why they think that Twitter is somehow this massive property for change and peace and goodness and niceness all over the world, that is just staggering.
They should all apply to Truth Social.
Yeah.
Yes, they should. Get a job there.
Also, that they feel that way, I would say, is incredibly dangerous, because that means they want to use the power of social media, of Twitter, the biggest social media platform on the planet, to influence change.
A
And then you
platform
have
that they
these
didn't
activists
build.
doing it.
But it's a platform, and it's a platform they didn't build. This happens over and over again. Whereas the social justice warriors infiltrate DC or whatever, and then suddenly feel they got to, change all the comic books. Well, you didn't build it, but you feel you can change it. Like,
Well,
I
and that's
never,
the main thing, right, Paul? Is like they didn't
get
build
that.
it. If they didn't build it, then why do they feel like they have some
saying
claim to it? Yeah, like it. And then on top of that, all like, even though I was making a joke in there, like they're pawns of billionaires every single fucking day. This idea that this is going to change something automatically. What do you think you're doing every day in Twitter? You're literally pushing the agenda and the bullshit of the corporate, people that pay you to put ads and shit on Twitter. Constantly, that's what you're doing. So,
Right.
like, why are you trying to pretend that that Elon Musk is any different than any other corporation or person? Like, it's just
the
ridiculous.
difference is that now they know who the billionaire in charge is,
Oh,
whereas
yeah.
before or right now they don't know. It's just like Twitter, their support or something. Of course, you have billionaires on top there as well, and they use it actively for social engineering. But they don't know. It's like unseen, out of sight, out of mind. They just follow their ideology.
I'm just getting to the point where what woke means is just being able to say stupid shit and get away with it. That's what it means anymore.
In all fairness, what's the guy's name who invented and ran it? Jack Dorsey.
Jack Dorsey.
Yeah.
And so the thing is, he was, I believe, based on the readings I've had of his tweets and other things he's claimed to have written, is that he was a very social conscious guy. So the culture of Twitter matches Jack's. So that's what Elon is stepping into. So to a certain degree, I do sympathize with the employees because now things have shifted to a different philosophy. They came in under Jack's auspices and his philosophy. Now things are going to change, but they've got no choice.
I think Elon should take Andre's recommendation and fire 99%, because then you could have headlines: a 1%er only keeps 1% of Twitter.
There you go.
And
that would be hilarious.
The 1%. Like, still, how many employees does Twitter have?
Too many.
Better yet, Elon should just hire a bunch of disabled and people of color and all this other stuff, so they can't say shit. Just fire everybody that's there and hire a bunch of people with basically woke shields, and you're fine.
Looking up this, how many employees does Twitter have?
I don't know, to be honest with you.
It's some ridiculous amount.
Probably a couple hundred.
Yeah, I
more
think you
than
can
it
multiply
needs.
that by 10.
Probably.
Yeah.
And it comes up number of employees.
Was it not like 7,000 or something?
They're saying 7,000 in the chat.
Okay.
Jesus, you really need that many employees to run
No,
Twitter?
you don't.
No way.
As of 2019, it was 4,900
contractors as mods, but they should be independent.
So they've doubled since then almost.
They shouldn't necessarily be like counted as employee with everything like that.
So basically, what Paul's telling me is since 2019, everybody got an assistant.
4,900 employees as of 2019.
Now there's 8,000.
Wow. I don't have no idea what they're doing. I wonder
My
what
assistant needs an assistant.
Well, I mean, and I'm wondering what the diversity, equity, and inclusion department, how many of people in that?
Probably quite a few, because as pointed out in the chat here, Jack Dorsey lost control over the company some time ago. And the new management, the new owners and everything, they were the ones that really drove the wokeness and everything. He may not have been too big a fan of the direction he was taking already. So it's not that it was his thing and it's bought from him. No, he's completely out of it by now.
He was kind of a woke-ish individual. I don't mean to say
he's woke-ish, but I don't think he's as extreme as the people running the show now. I think based on what I've seen of Jack Dorsey, like for instance, when he was on Rogan and he was defending himself from the accusations made at him by Tim Pool, I mean, that's really worth watching, because he was completely clueless. He couldn't answer anything. He needed to have like the legal woman with him to serve legal mumbo jumbo
Wow.
and distractions and everything the whole time, because he was obviously just a figurehead already at that point. That was years ago.
Sounds like the two guys who run Ben and Jerry's.
Yeah.
Or the former owners of Ben and Jerry's are absolutely clueless people in interviews.
What do you mean you have to put sugar in ice cream?
What? That's crazy. Where those cows come from? Yeah. Well, you know what? I've always wanted to be rich and clueless, but unfortunately, I got to keep working for a living.
Yeah, we don't all have that luxury, do we?
No.